What's up, guys? Welcome back to Hit or Miss Gaming. My name is Chris, and we are going to do something a little bit different here today. We've got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and by we, I mean me, because I'm the only one here right now. Leon's not with me. He's at work. I'm doing this by myself, and Leon, I don't want to hear no crap from you. Okay, but really, though. So I've got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Heard a lot of great things about this game. Awesome reviews. I've read some reviews, seen some reviews. All of them have nothing but good to say about this game. I know nothing about this game outside of those reviews. I have not played any of the other Witcher games. I am, charging into this game blind. I know nothing about any kind of lore about the world. I don't know anything about the characters. I don't know anything about the story. This could be a brand new story for all I know. It could be a continuation, could be a sequel. I have no idea. But we're going to find that out together. I'm not even sure what the heck is going to happen when I click any button to continue. I just don't. I don't know what's going to happen. So let's find out together, shall we? We're going to press a button. Okay. It's wanting me to rescale the HUD. I can do that. They kind of already do fit the corners of my screen, but whatever. Oh, geez. I don't know what I'm doing. That works. I always just tend to set these things in the middle. This game automatically saves your progress. Please do not turn off your PlayStation 4 system when this icon is displayed. Okay. Oh, we got a movie.
Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast.
Breast.
Has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods.
So,
And yet you do not plead.
big old beard.
You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic.
Nefarious.
Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence.
All right.
The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Well, they totally just set the mood with that. Alright. Cool. So we've got options and whatnot. Audio. Cool. Hopefully none of this crap is like super high or anything like that. On-screen tutorials, automatic finishers. Heck yeah, I don't even know what that is, but sounds awesome. Cool. All right. All right, this is a lot to take in, like, all at once. So I'm just going to randomly start a new game. What? Oh, this is like a difficulty. Okay, cool. Just the story. Enjoy a smooth ride through the world. Story and sword. You're happy to be challenged. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. Blood and broken bones. Death March. You're truly insane and loving it. You know what? Just because I'm not familiar with any of this crap, I'm just going to pick just the story. Show tutorials on. Simulate Witcher 2 save. What? Does that mean like it's got like kind of like Mass Effect, where things that you did in The Witcher 2 affect this game? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Well, I didn't play The Witcher 2, so no. So far, I'm really liking the soundtrack to this game. I hope the volume is not like super loud and like blowing people away. Ouch. Cut off the horse's head. This is like The Godfather. Wow. That looks real. This is a cutscene. Run, lady. Oh. What the heck? Dude, that freaking bird just went through his eye. I love this game. Ouch. Anybody else getting like a Lord of the Rings Ranger kind of feel from this? Yeah, hey lady, you might want to move. Hear that? See that, folks? That right there was a frickin' like bomb, all right, from the ground. All right. Come on, birdie. See that? Birds are our friends. They are friendly. I also feel like I should add, I don't know how long this video is going to be. This video could very well be like Okay. This game could very well be like, or I mean this specific video could be like 15 minutes, could be like an hour. I don't know. But we're going to figure it out. However long it takes for me to get used to the game. Did it just switch to in-game like that? It did. That's awesome. Wakey, wakey, boys. All right. See that loading screen right there? That means I don't need to turn off my console. Okay, these words are coming across way too fast. I can't read them. Foot. Other foot. Ew. Oh, don't spread your legs, man. I don't need to see that. What the crap? Should I be nervous? I'd be nervous if this were me.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Okay, that thing just disintegrated. Whoa.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
Rated R, folks.
Promise Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Speaking of etchings, I fear quite the, how do I say this? Quite the, cut young man, aren't you?
Later then.
See you later.
Video game love. Video game nudity. Why does it keep going to that? Like, was that like what he was looking at? It's getting really uncomfortable. Seriously. Like, I feel like we're watching some bad stuff here. I feel naughty. That's what I feel. So, is this the chick that was, like, in the beginning? Is that who that is? Okay, here I am. It's 1 p.m. Fantastic. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. These messages will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. Well, I'm not going to, because I need to know what the crap I'm doing. The minimap in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location, your surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest. Okay, whoa. Whoa, that's confusing as crap. Yeah. Hold L2 to use your Witcher senses. I could use my Witcher senses. Look for highlighted objects. You mean this? Like that thing? I can look for that. I'll look at it.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Right. I can do this. Open? Nope. Duh.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Okay, that was a... Why couldn't you just say, like, stop touching it? Why'd you have to say that word? It's a dirty word. Extinguish. That's all I need to do is, like, snap my hand. It's not even his fingers, it's just, like, clutch his hand. That's all he needs to do. Alright, do you have the key, lady?
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
What do I say? This is just like Mass Effect, and it's making me feel really weird, because I never know what to say. I'm so indecisive. Let's do that.
I want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Dude, you are smooth. Super smooth. You're making me swoon, man. Can I talk to her?
Now, Ciri awaits.
Gotcha. Put your clothes on, lady. What is up with the candles? Like, why do I need to mess around with those? What was that? Oh, I took out the candle again.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Oh, that. There's a still black. Liar. Folks, we may have reached the point in the Let's Play where, or not really a Let's Play, like the first impression, where I don't know where anything else is.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Nothing but silver. I want to learn how to do this guy's voice. Is it Gerald? Gerald? Is that his name? Gerald from Hey Arnold? I love Hey Arnold. Alright, you know what? Can I run? How do I run? Oh, alright. You cannot do that now.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Holy balls, that's pretty. That is very pretty. Want to make out with that. I know the half-naked chick is right there, okay? I should be saying that. But you know what? No. She's fake. The key was there the whole time. So unlock locked doors, walk up to them and press X. Mind-blowing. Can I open both doors? I can. The level of hyper-realism in this game is ridiculous. Been playing it for 2 minutes. Quit pressing L1. Can I run yet? I can jump.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory. What? Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Okay. Oh, I can speak. Don't get mad at her. We've spoiled her. Don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
This kid's got... It's got some moves. Till that happens. Nice catch, though.
You're not in the circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
blindfold.
You were blindfolded that whole time?
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies not enough. Better not. I don't know what to say.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
I'm a douche.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, we probably should.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Okay, can I get up the ladder, please? Thank you. What is happening? Oh, okay. Climb over objects. I can do that. Climb!
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Where am I going? Wow, that was a big jump.
Siri, cut it out.
Falling from a great height could lead to injury. Ah, I see that. My Witcher senses are tingling. Where'd she go? Where'd you go, lady? Was I not supposed to come down here? Or was I supposed to come down here? You know what? Oh, yeah, she is over here. Right there.
Run into trouble. Should I turn back and help you?
Yeah, shut up, kid. Evidently, I don't know how to, like... I don't know how to, like, descend objects without hurting myself. Maybe I should start using ladders. Come back. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see my object now. Gotcha. I even see distance. It's going to take a little bit for me to get used to this game, I can tell you already. But thus far, I'm intrigued. Guys, you got some scars on your faces there. Not sure if you've noticed.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl-ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
What?
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I'm going to say fundamentals because, yeah, what part of I haven't played this game have you not picked up on?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Okay, Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strength and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of the trade are their swords. One steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat, magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept at basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs. I'm sorry that I'm like taking a long time to read these. I have like the hiccups or something. All of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. How do I do that? Oh. Cool.
One, two, three.
What you gonna do, huh?
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Okay.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Alright, to dodge to one side, indicate a direction using... Okay, that's cool. I can do that. Bring it. Alright, now I gotta roll. I can roll. I'm good at rolling. Yeah.
Sword is angled.
Oh, okay. Is that all I need to do?
Pretend now, live later. Come on, riposte. Strike. Counter strike.
Press L2 just before your opponent strikes to perform a counterattack. Oh! Nice! I can do this.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches.
Okay.
Let's start with Gwen. Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch Cat.
Ow!
Now watch carefully to see why.
I apologize for coughing, like, right next to you guys.
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the Cast Igni Arrow. I want to see sparks fly.
Okay. The Igni sign, which is right here. Okay. To cast your active sign at him.
Not for the Gwen sign.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Telekinetic blast? Holy crap.
See that, Siri? Ours will knock anyone. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Alright. Influences opponent's mind. Oh, nice. What?
Axie can really muddle your mind. Who's next? Erda now. Show her, girl.
What? Hey, don't be attacking me.
Come on, come closer.
Ow! I was gonna dodge you.
Stop showing to this, Siri.
Ow!
Move if I wanted. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri.
Nice.
Dampen the blow.
I've got so much crap. Okay, indicated on the minimap. I can do that. Look at me standing on this spot indicated by the minimap. Hold R1 and aim at one of the highlighted training posts, and then throw the bomb. What do I get, like some kind of like projection thing? Or arc? Okay. You can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword.
Continue training at will.
Okay, I will.
For this shit.
Ow. Sir, you're hurting me. Ow. 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 Ow.
Come on, come closer.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you that counterattacking and all that stuff is going to get hard. Alright, I'm done. Ow, sir. 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 Okay. You need to quit it.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid. Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri?
Where'd you go?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Why is it all of a sudden snowing? Why is there a ship randomly there? I'm confused. I'm still confused. So confused right now. I'm guessing that was like a nightmare. Oh, okay. Gotcha. He's been asleep this whole time.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Okay. I guess I'll just tell him what I dreamed about.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Women.
We'll find her.
Take that one, Anita Sarkeesian.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow our trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
They must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
What? Stuffed unicorn? We used it as a bed? What?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
These are big. Life on the continent in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish and short. Brutish and short. War lies waste to the land, and those it spares live. And those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their health, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Punk, punk. Ah, yeah, I'm a ghoul killer. Ah, get away from me. Ouch. Alright, well that was strong attacks. I want to counter some of these guys, or at least parry them. Haha, it worked! Alright, cool. Can't touch this. Got a trophy. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allows you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in battle or combat.
An army's past necrophages far. Let's go before any more show up.
Okay. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the blood and broken bones and deathmarch difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for use during combat. Press up or down to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped. I don't want to eat it because I didn't get hit, to my knowledge. But whatever. Walk up to your horse and mount it. Cool.
I knew. Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of the time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Gerald can always count on his horse, Roach. That's a good name for a horse to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. Cool. Nice.
Brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did you know they eat the living as well?
No, really upsetting too. His theory collapsed.
Wow. This game is pretty. Cool. Can fight on horseback too. Oh, nice.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
So Roman Reigns is good to go then, right? Believe it. Believe that. Sometime later.
We going?
Okay, the sun is directly in my eyes. Alright, what seems to be the problem here, sir? Except for the giant thing eating your body. Other than that, what seems to be the problem? Okay, that looks like a lion bird. Okay, it's big. That's wonderful. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to do this all by myself. You just picked up that horse? Good grief.
Has gone.
Yeah. Come out.
Oh my gosh, that hairstyle.
Gods, that was close.
It's like one of the Beatles up in here.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
That's a griffin.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
We could use it for a few crowns. Oh, nah.
Don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Okay, he sounds like super duper excited about that. Can I talk to you anymore? What was that? Did you just see Gerald do that? He was like, whoa, Nelly. And he wasn't even on a horse. Can I do like a cool... Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking to do. That's awesome. Hold X without steering to automatically follow its path. That's awesome.
Griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest to the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents ought to erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with a notice board icon on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Cool. I can do that. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's a great way to get noticed. Run over a child. Okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. Still on the path. Oh my gosh. Those things look awesome. Like, did that really constitute like its own like cutscene? Putting up the horse, or what? I sense a bar fight.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is your coat of arms. It's a Marian Lilies. They've a right to hang there. This ain't Samaria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. My arse it is.
Just once I want there to be a game like take place in a bar without there being like a bar fight of some kind.
Witches?
Just comes in with like his bleeding shoulder, like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Options marked that. Okay, we'll open the shop panel. Smart. Yeah.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah. Especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay. Ending conversations. Gotcha.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. It'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And as soon as they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
We would have done something, but, you know, we're money-grabbing douchebags, so no.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Sir, that's all I do.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out that patronage. Give it to me.
Alright, I'm gonna see display here. Oh, there are more options. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I want the Witcher senses on the minimap. Yeah. Display Witcher medallion. Okay, cool. Phenomenal. Let me talk to these folks.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Question or options marked. Will make use of the Axis sign. These signs influence people's mind, causing them to act according to your will. Charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation. Invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. Cool. So, do I want to use that?
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray. No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
I'm standing right here, guys.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Ladabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That's right. You sit your butt down there, young man.
I've drunk enough. My head's spinning.
Ain't the hooch. It's wizardry.
Taint the hooch. All right. Talk Elsa. Jeez. Life after Frozen. She just went downhill from there.
For what? Factions! Teams!
I'll talk to you guys.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher with tenure.
What tenure?
For a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Okay.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
I love fairy tales.
Place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world.
Oh, jeez.
Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Oh, God. A card game.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Okay, cool. I will probably change my mind at some point and play with you, but not right now. Well, folks, I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this part right here. And actually just go ahead and end the video. Cat. That's all it says is cat. Can I talk to the cat? Can I pet the cat? Alright, I'm moving the cat. I'm moving the cat outside. Wait, no. Maybe I don't want to do that.
Done drinking. Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
She's like, oh no. 3 against 1? My, you're brave.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Okay. Ow! Okay. Harsh. That's all that took? 3 punches? Dude, I'd like to see Geralt and, frickin' Floyd Mayweather go at it, you know? I mean, maybe Mayweather would, like, hug me a bunch or something, but... Alright, well, folks... Actually, yeah, let me see the world map here. Holy crap. That is a big old map, considering this is just one place. Man, that is a lot. Well, folks, I am just going to go ahead and end this part here. Thoughts on my, initial, my first impression here. I like the game thus far. I'm less than an hour into it, about 54 minutes. From what I've seen of the game graphics look, very, very good on this game. I understand that, I'm playing this game on the PlayStation 4, so it's not like a PC, version where graphics might be, astronomically amazing. I don't know. But for a console game and just graphics from what I've seen in the game, graphics here look very, very good. I know that there was like some discussion about the game being downgraded from what it looked like originally. To be honest with you, I really don't have any kind of opinion on that. That happens a lot. People use PCs, to show off, the game, in its alpha and, early testing stages. And then, eventually they optimize the game and, it's never actually looking that good. And, take Watch Dogs, for example. That game did the exact same thing. But from what I've seen here, the game looks, great. In terms of, controls and, how difficult it is to start it up. Obviously, I'm too early to tell that, I think eventually, once I start playing this game a little bit more, I'll probably get a lot better at it. I'll probably get better at, like, countering things and, blocking things. Combat thus far seems to be okay. I'm a big fan of the dialogue options with choosing which, dialogues you want to go with. I love that. I loved that about Mass Effect 3, or just Mass Effect in general. Yeah, so those are my initial impressions right now. The story thus far seems to be pretty interesting. I want to see why the heck he's going after this Yennefer lady. I'm curious as to what's happened with, all the other characters that were in that little dream sequence. But yeah, so far that's my initial impression of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Check us out on social media, which you can find in the links below. Our Facebook, our Twitter. Check us out on Twitch whenever we're doing any kind of live stream. That's going to do it for us here at Hit or Miss Gaming. Thank you guys so much for checking out this first impression of The Witcher 3, and I will see you guys later.